Good morning. Let us discuss today's current affairs. The first thing is Atal Tinkering Labs. Atal Tinkering Labs were established under Atal Innovation Mission. They were aimed to create innovative children. 1 million children in India were targeted under Atal Tinkering Labs. The problem in the Indian education system is it is more about academics, less about research. Atal Tinkering Labs will promote new ideas of innovation in the minds of young children. The objective is to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination. The objective is to foster curiosity, creativity and imagination in the young minds and inculcate skills in the children, including computational thinking and adaptive learning. Computational thinking and adaptive learning. Young children will get a chance to work with the tools and equipment and to understand the concept of STEM, S-T-E-M, Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths. S-T-E-M, Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths. Atal Tinkering Labs will have education and learning to do it yourself. Kits and equipment of science, electronics and robotics, and they are focused in this children between grade 6 to grade 10th, 6th class to 10th class. In one release it was told that it was 6th class to 12th class. In another release it was told that it was 6th class to 10th class. Atal Tinkering Laboratories. It was managed by government, local bodies, private trusts, societies. Atal Tinkering Labs can be managed by governments, government, even private bodies. As you all know, Atal Innovation Mission works under Niti Aayog. Atal Innovation Mission works under Niti Aayog, and Atal Tinkering Labs were created under Atal Innovation Mission. But under this mission, government will work and private organizations and trusts will also, and societies will also collaborate. This year we can expect the question on Atal Tinkering Labs. Next important current affairs today is a committee was constituted by the central government, by the Karnataka government. A committee constituted by the Karnataka government recommends setting up of separate state flag for Karnataka. Separate state flag for Karnataka. This we have to think it of. Next, development of solar cities scheme program. 60 solar cities to be developed in India. 60 solar cities to be developed in India. Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is more focused on this solar cities. Initially it will start in some 5 model cities, then it will go beyond that. Aim of solar cities scheme to reduce minimum 10% in the projected demand of conventional energy, to shift this demand to solar energy and non-conventional energy. This is the aim of solar cities scheme. Next important current affairs today is SpaceX. As you all know, SpaceX is a private space launching agency, and SpaceX it was led by Mr. Elon Musk. And this SpaceX have sent a Tesla Roadster, a car without a man, a car without human being, and it was a mannequin. It is a mannequin which went to, it was only a commercial adventurism. You need not bother about that. You can understand SpaceX was owned by Elon Musk. This much you have to remember. Next important thing about today's article is editorial. Inflation shadow. Monetary Policy Committee have not changed the monetary policy this time, and there are 2-3 issues here which you have to remember. From last 6-7 months, inflation is in the high side. So any change in the monetary policy might affect the country's stability in the economy. So Monetary Policy Committee have decided not to change the repo rate this time. This was the editorial today. And next article is about Kap Panchayats. As you all know, 2 days back, Chief Justice of India Deepak Misra told that 2 consenting adults, if they marry, no third party should intervene, including Kap Panchayats. And Kap Panchayats, earlier the courts called them as kangaroo courts also. And Kap Panchayats mostly are for in the village level. They will start that, and mostly they do the settlements in the village level. They are like parallel courts in most of the North Indian states. They are like the parallel ports. Even in South India we have that, but in North India they are very popular. And unfortunately, most of the Kap Panchayats promote orthodoxy in the society and conservatism in the society. That's the reason why they are considered as against the progressive society. And Kap Panchayats and their decisions in the modern society cannot be encouraged. Also called as kangaroo courts. You should remember this point. Next important article is about call to democracy. You all know that what happened in Maldives from last 2-3 days. Nasheed got released, and yesterday Chief Justice of Maldives got arrested, and 15 days emergency was imposed in Maldives, and democracy is in crisis in Maldives. Let us hope that in our neighborhood democracy will be established, because democracy in the neighborhood will actually promote democracy and peace in the world, particularly in the region. That's more important. Next important article is about intellectual property rights and India, particularly patents and pharmaceutical drugs. You all know the famous Gleevec case. Gleevec is a very important drug to cure a cancer, a type of blood cancer, and Novartis, the MNC, the pharmaceutical MNC, wanted to perpetuate the patent by making small modifications. This is called the concept called evergreening of patent, and Indian law will not allow this evergreening of patent unless there is a substantial modification is made. According to section 3 clause 3 of Indian Patent Act of 1970, evergreening of patent is not allowed only with the vested interest. Here comes a case. Recently there is an important drug called Humira, Humira, which treats the disease of arthritis. Humira is very useful for arthritis, and the company wanted to perpetuate it by secondary patenting. Now India does not want to extend that. This article entirely revolves around the need of essential drugs, and here there is a term called blockbuster drug. In this article there is a term called blockbuster drug. If a drug can produce $1 billion revenue per annum, it is called a blockbuster drug. If a drug can produce $1 billion for an economy in an annum, for any company in an annum per year, is called blockbuster drug. A new term was there. You have to know what is a blockbuster drug. Next article is about the formal informal divide. This is about reducing slowdown in the investments in India. The slowdown in investments in the informal sector. In corporate sector, which is really good. Corporate sector investments are flowing, but if you see the informal sector and other areas, investments are actually decreasing in India. It's a time to increase investments through various means. That's very important. Even savings rate of late, if you see 10 years back, it is around 33%. Now it came down to 28%. And savings plus investment both put together will make a very good economy. There you have to work it off. And 30 years back, there's a very important operation in India to help Maldives, that is called Operation Cactus. Exactly in 1988, 30 years back, Operation Cactus, India sent a help to Maldives as per the request of Gayoom, and this you may get a prelims question. Operation Cactus means India's help to Maldives. The last topic is American protectionism, that you all know, and the most important topic today is 75 years of Howrah Bridge. Exactly 75 years back, Howrah Bridge was inaugurated in 1945 in Calcutta with a very low-key ceremony, but now it have given very big boost to Calcutta, and Howrah Bridge is celebrating 75 years. That's very important thing. And Shravanabelagona in Karnataka have started its Bahubali festival. For every 12 years, this Jain festival will recur. You may get a question on this time in films. And the last topic here is Falcon Heavy rocket. Falcon Heavy rocket, which was launched by SpaceX, a private company. This rocket have two important features. One is it can carry heavy weights. Second thing is it can go under reusable launch vehicle, RLV. RLV technology in the full length. Partially, no, some companies and private companies have. India, even RLV TD in India is partial, but RLV technology is with SpaceX, and SpaceX is proving. Falcon Heavy rocket belongs to SpaceX. And who was the owner of SpaceX? Elon Musk was the CEO of SpaceX. These are the important current affairs today. Thank you.